today's episode.
If it turns out that the dessert on this ship is bad, I think that's good news because I'll have less of it.
Look at him, he's like posing.
Good morning, guys. It is cruise day. I'm almost ready to go. It's about 9:30 right now. The plan is to leave around 10. From what I heard yesterday, it was really bad. The traffic around the port is really bad. Trip that was supposed to take 16 minutes took an hour and 40 minutes. So my embarkation window is between 11:30 and 12. I figured that worst case scenario, if I leave around 10, I should be there at a decent time. Maybe have to wait a little bit, but I doubt it because once you get to 10 o'clock, a lot of people are leaving. The port, a lot of people are coming, so traffic could probably get a lot worse than it is now. Right now, it would only take me about 20 minutes door to door, but if I leave now, I'll be just waiting outside for a long time, so that's not an option. But yeah, everything should be okay. I'm pretty much ready. I still have to put the luggage tag on my suitcase, but other than that, I'm ready to cruise. So I'll see you all at the port. Bye.
Papers, boys? You have a passport, maybe? Good.
Welcome to another room tour. This is cabin 11277 on the Carnival Firenze. It's an interior room, not very large, but I will be here by myself, so I think this is more than enough. You can see most of the room layout as you get in. Right here on the right side, there's a double door closet. We have the vests, a safe, might fit a small laptop, and then 3 different drawers. And then on this other side, there's a ton of hangers, and this is a full-length closet. And then you also have a full-length mirror here. There's plenty of space on this side to be able to see yourself when you get ready. Okay. On the left side, there's the bathroom. There's your do not disturb sign hanging over there. The thermostat. I don't know, seems kind of old-fashioned, but I'm sure it will be fine as long as it works. And then we have the bathroom. Didn't mention this. This is an interior room 4H. That's the category of cabin. So we have a nice shower. It's pretty decent. I would say it's a good size compared to what I've seen before. We have this magnifying glass, mirror on the wall. Racks, the toilet, And here we have a few shelves, so this is, I think it's gonna be good enough to put the stuff that I need to keep in the bathroom. And then you have this vanity and with some storage space, trash can, some supplies over there. Pretty decent. Looks like the shower gel and shampoo is 2-in-1, so if you're picky about what you use to wash your hair, maybe it would be a good idea to bring stuff from home. As we continue on this right side, please forgive my suitcases because I just got to the cabin. We have a nice desk area. There's a drawer with a hair dryer. I see a couple outlets, a European outlet right behind there. Another mirror and a phone. I don't know, I think I would have put the phone by the bed, but let's move on. Okay, we have some towels. They look like pool towels. Some water. I believe it says $5, yes. I do have the drinks package, so I'll have to see how that works. There's a nice refrigerator here. Okay. So it's a good size, just to keep some drinks and whatnot. And then right behind this glass, there's some sort of an outlet that I do not recognize. So I'm not sure what country that is for. And here's the bed with a nice view of Florence behind me. I actually went to Florence, it's really nice. So we'll see if this boat reminds me of that. And you have some storage in here as well, just in case, you need to put stuff in. And on this other side of the bed, another nightstand, another lamp. I don't see any outlet next to the bed, but I'll figure something out because the cord of my phone charger is very long, so should be good. So yeah, this is it for now. We'll see how things progress by the end of the week, and I will let you know all about it at the end of my cruise. Finally in my cabin, my first Carnival cruise, so I'm very somewhere between excited and curious on how this is going to go. A lot of people are telling me that Carnival cruises are a lot of fun. So we shall see. I'll let you know once it's over how I enjoyed it. But yeah, in my cabin, an interior cabin this time, solo cruise. It just so happened that this year I took a lot more cruises than other types of trips. I think there's something about cruising. It's easy. You just get to one spot, you drop all your stuff, and then you can go and visit multiple places without having to pack, repack, change hotels. Yeah, I will definitely continue to do cruise vlogs, but not only cruise vlogs. So yeah, I had a quick lunch in the buffet. The food is pretty good. The dessert was, yeah, let's change the subject. I don't want to create, or form an opinion from one experience, but so far the dessert part was disappointing, but I'll have to try different things in multiple venues. And if it turns out that the dessert on this ship is bad, I think that's good news because I'll have less of it. So yeah, you have to look at the positive part of everything. So I will just hang around the room, probably unpack a little, and then I'll have to see where the sail away party is. I think we're leaving at 4. It's only about 2 o'clock, so still a bit of time to hang around and chill and then go outside for the sail away party. Talk to you later. After the sail away party, I went to the buffet and grabbed some food, and then I headed to this singles event that was a lot of fun, and I met some people there, and we ended up hanging out until late. Well, sort of. It's 1 p.m. on day 2 of this cruise. Last night I went to a singles event and then I met some people and we were out up until like midnight. Then I came to the cabin and there's all sorts of noises, people partying, so I did not get a lot of sleep, so I had to sleep in. Right now I'm heading to the bar crawl that I'm organizing for some people from this cruise sailings Facebook group. So I have about 30 people, potentially more, that are going to get together and just go to 4 or 5 bars on the ship. So it should be fun. I'm not a big drinker, but I think it will be fun. I have some small pirate themed trinkets, I don't know, like party favors, like really some cheap stuff off of Amazon, nothing worth mentioning, but I thought it would be fun. And also I'm going to hand out some name tags and I want everybody to write on their pirate name, so I think that should be fun. So I don't know if I'm gonna record much from the event because I want to respect people's privacy, but I might show you some shots. Talk to you later. And the pub crawl was so much fun that I barely recorded anything, but I was able to capture this beautiful sunset. Good morning. It is day 3 of my cruise, and we're in Cabo San Lucas this morning. I'm getting ready to go downstairs to meet my excursion group, and it's a very beautiful day. It's warm, probably the warmest day we'll have on this cruise, because beginning tonight we're actually heading back north to go to Ensenada and then back to Los Angeles or Long Beach. And I'm really excited. I've never been to Cabo before. Yesterday I didn't vlog much. The pub crawl was very successful. I met quite a few nice people and we ended up hanging out until almost 5 o'clock, from 1:30, and then I ended up having dinner with some of the people I met at this pub crawl. Very good group, like I said. And I keep getting impressed by this ship. There are so many venues, so many things to do. Sometimes you can experience some wait times and lines, especially in the specialty coffee places, but for most part there are so many options for as far as food, bars, lots and lots of bars, lots and lots of outdoor space. So it's a really cool ship. Haven't really done a proper ship tour. Tomorrow's a day at sea, so I plan to go and record as much as possible, but this ship is really huge. But for now I need to head downstairs, so I'll talk to you later.
Hola muchachos, bienvenidos a Los Cabos. Fantastic.
Well, maybe sitting there in the, right there in the car,
Corner watching.
watching the line. So we get a little time to wander.
Let's go.
Sea of Cortez. And right now we are driving down the main street of Cabo San Lucas. If you're looking up to your left hand side, there is some fancy buildings up on the hill. They go over to the other side of the Pacific. That one is called the Pedregal. We're gonna see it one more time when we're going back as well. But all the fancy buildings up there, sometimes it's called the Hollywood of Cabo San Lucas because there's some famous people having having some houses there. I don't know if he still has it, but I know that George Clooney once had a house up there. So it's very fancy. If you want to go for a walk up there, it's always like, oh, I'm never going to be able to afford this house, but it's beautiful. Downtown area here in Cabo San Lucas. So it's very easy and very good, especially for cruise ships coming here, because everything is close by. And when we're driving through the streets, it might seem that our biggest income is from pharmacies. It's not, but we do have a lot of pharmacies. No, of course, tourism is the biggest. So if you're looking at your right-hand side right now, you can see a little bigger glimpse of the marina. You can actually walk around the whole marina from the cruise ship here where you come in, and then go around the whole area, and you end up at the big beach that we saw from the boat. And right now we're coming up, this area is pretty chill right now because it's early. It's only just after lunch. This is the nightclub area. And tonight this is party here. Bored at one place, you can go over the other place. If you get bored with your friends, you can go over the street and find a new one in another club. So it's a win-win. But it's also very good that everything is concentrated to this little area, because when you come just a few blocks away from it, it's pretty quiet. Get the humidity, and that's when it gets hot, that we're not used to right here because we are in the desert. So, but the ocean keeps very nice temperatures from 75 up to 85 all year round. So it's always very nice temperatures in the ocean. And during the summertime, that is also when we have the hurricane season. So hurricane season is officially between May and October. This year we were lucky, we didn't get any hurricanes or tropical storms coming here. There was one or two that was
Our next stop was in downtown San Jose del Cabo, which is a very cute small town, and it was a place I would have liked to spend a little bit more time in, but we only had 45 minutes and we went to eat, so that pretty much didn't leave time for much else. And what would a cruise excursion be without a stop at a shopping center? It was pretty interesting, but I really didn't want to spend money on anything. Back from my excursion. Oh, look what I found. So cute. As I was saying, I just got back from my excursion in Cabo San Lucas. It was really nice, very beautiful area. I really want to come back and spend a few days, but the tendering situation was just a nightmare this morning because I had an excursion purchased through Carnival. It was very easy to get off the boat. I was in port about an hour before our excursion actually left, but coming back, yeah, I've never seen anything like that. So it's hard for me to tell how many people there were lined up, but it was a line you couldn't see the end of to try to get back on. So I literally made it back to the ship 5 minutes maybe before the official all on board time, and I literally went straight from my excursion where they dropped us off and got in line to get on the tender boats. It's not like I wasted any time in port. So I don't know. I mean, I got, like I said, at the ship about 5 minutes before it's supposed to close the doors, if you will, and I think there are quite a few more people still waiting for a boat. So I don't know how that is going to go, but yeah, just keep in mind if you're coming for the first time in Cabo, it is a tender port, so calculate your time correctly because you don't want to be left behind. And also a quick, I would say, life lesson for all of us who travel alone. As we're standing in line to get on the boat, this gentleman, I did not really see the whole situation, but apparently I don't know if he was not feeling well or if he had too much to drink. I don't want to judge anybody for anything, but what is certain is that he sat down on the ledge and all of a sudden he just fell and crashed into the rocks. It's about a 3 feet drop, and he was moving. He was, I think, trying to get up, but paramedics had to be called. He was definitely visibly hurt. So my 2 cents here, if you travel by yourself, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, be very careful. This could have been, a medical emergency, so I don't want to say what it was because I don't know, but at least try not to put yourself intentionally in situations where you might lose control of the situation. And just be, you know, aware of your surroundings and know your limits. And, you know, if you're not feeling well, maybe go, you know, tell somebody if you think you need medical attention, because yeah, it's you're taking some risks, you know, anyway when you travel alone, but then you have to be very careful because things could happen, and we don't want nothing to happen to anybody, especially on a vacation. So yeah, enough ranting about that. I'm gonna go and probably find some food. I did have some tacos on my tour, but that was quite a while ago, so I hit the buffet. I don't have any reservations, so I'll talk to you later. After dinner, I ran into somebody I knew, and I ended up staying up so late that basically everybody was gone to bed. As you can see, the pool area is empty. And somebody left me a duck, a very, very tiny duck.